My two kids just got back from a week long at summer camp and it smells horrid. I need help.
You're definitely not alone. That's a really common question I get in the summer, which is how to get camp odors out of clothes, especially when they're stinky and dirty and have been shoved in a bag for a week. Hi, I'm Sammy. I'm a laundry scientist.
Lindsey, I work at P&G, but I'm also a mom to two boys who are very active, and I'm struggling with their clothes from camp. Actually, though, why do these clothes smell so bad? Even before I take them out of the bag, I can smell it wafting up from the container I brought them home in.
Camp clothes can be especially tricky because of all the sweat, the body soils, sometimes urine, different, barbecue smells, all the stuff that they do at camp, especially with all the heat and humidity. They can get trapped in the fabric fibers, and it's really hard to get out with just a regular detergent.
What do I do first? What is my first step in my laundry routine?
I would recommend sorting your clothes. You can sort them by a lot of different things. You can sort by soil heaviness. So if certain clothes are super heavily soiled, really muddy or grass stained, anything like that, sort that into a pile. You can sort out swim clothes, so things that have been through chlorine or things like that, to another pile. And if you do sort by fabric type, sort out the towels from the regular clothes, especially from jeans and things with zippers that could get snagged on the towels.
I sort, then what do I need to use? What laundry products do I need to use to really get those smells out of the fibers if they're really truly trapped in there?
So for really stuck in odors, we recommend a two-part system. That's going to be the most effective for getting rid of stubborn odors. Something like a really high quality detergent, like something like a Tide, which is going to the dirt and the soils and all of those kind of surface stains. And then when you're getting into the deep set stuck in odors, that can build up as what we call a residue or buildup. That's where something like a Downy Rinse comes in. This is an acidic rinse that strips away and clarifies the buildup and pulls it out of the fabric. So where do these products go? If you've never used a Downy Rinse before, it actually goes in the fabric softener compartment. So you pour it straight into there, and it gets released during what's called the rinse phase, which is the last phase of the wash, to help strip away all buildup after the detergent comes through. What I would recommend is when you're loading your washer, not to overload it. This is a really common issue. So one tip that I use is to use your hand to help measure how far you need to be away from the top. So if you're filling your load, don't stuff it all the way to the top. Leave at least a hand distance between the top of the clothes and the top of the drum. Holds for both front loaders and top loaders. That gives the clothes enough room to tumble around and actually get clean. If you're using Tide pods, always remember that pods go in first. They actually go in before the clothes. That way the water can accumulate there and dissolve it and get it all distributed into your load. One of the signs that you might have this deep built up residue is if you wash your clothes and you think they're clean, but they actually start smelling again, especially once you get sweaty or you're in a humid environment. That's what we call odor rebloom, and that's because that odor residue is still in the fabric.
This is super helpful. Thank you. It sounds like it's not just washing, but washing with the right products. And my kids are so active, so they're excited to go back to camp next year, but they're outside and playing and dirty and sweaty all the time. So I'm definitely going to be adding Downy Rinse and a good quality detergent like Tide to my routine moving forward, because stinky clothes are in my foreseeable future.
Part approach is great for any type of situation. Year-round doesn't have to be just for camp, especially with two active boys. You're going to probably be dealing with odors throughout the year, so this is a great approach for everyday clothes as well.